Testing, testing. Alright, folks. Looks like we're back online here. Got some more master mode action going on. I'm going to give it just a couple of minutes here, let folks log in. Don't really remember what I was doing before. Probably fooling around with wind bombing. Yeah, now it's all coming back. So yeah, we just finished Gerudo. You know, trying to think about my game and like what I need to kind of start focusing on. Shrines. I need shrines, I need heart containers, because I want to get Eventide done, and I really want to do the Master Sword Challenge. So, I'm not saying we're just going to go shrine hunting today, but I'm also not saying we're not going to go shrine hunting today. So, maybe it'll just be kind of like a smorgasbord video. I kind of want to get up to Goron City, and I do have a route I like to run for that. Options, options. Hey Toby Fox, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So since you're first one on and chatting with me, what do you think about going after Goron City? Quite a lot with that, and honestly I don't know if I want to do that, because like if I go that far then I'm going to feel like I have to do the Divine Beast, and I don't want to do that tonight. I know what I can do in the meantime, though. Cook myself. I mean, I could do that at the at Goron City, yeah. But I kind of wanted to go check on my Moblin clubs. Takes a little time to get over there, but sometimes it pays off. So yeah, if I don't do Goron City tonight, I'll probably just honestly do random shrine hunting. Like, I really want to get my heart containers built. And I mean, in that, it's not so boring anyway. I mean, you know, there's traveling involved with that. There's opening up new villages and quests and stuff. Like, the fishing village comes to mind. You know, there's a couple of shrines down that way. Quite a few, actually. I did the Sandseal race, I think. There's that whole Noble Pursuit drink quest. I still haven't gotten this shrine knocked out. Blood Moon. I just had a Blood Moon. In fact, right after that Blood Moon, I went right back to Second Gatehouse at Hyrule Castle, and I fooled around with that guy a little bit. Now, I have not checked Blood Moon since I did the Divine Beast. So yeah, I guess it can't hurt to talk to old boy there. Yeah, so if we have a Blood Moon, I really don't have a lot of cooking stuff. I should probably divert and go get some bananas and stuff real quick. Pretty sure I blew through all that on my last little cooking adventure. But at the same time, I just can't remember. It all starts bleeding together at some point. See, I got a couple rows of attack. Yeah. So I'm not hurting to do a bunch of cooking. Not right now. What I can do, because I know I'm going to need these. Oh, I missed. Oh, that didn't get him either. I was hoping my electricity blast radius would have knocked those down for me. Guess it doesn't work that way. 9 times out of 10 I get some decent fish here. Whoops. Kind of weird, I'm not seeing that big bubble. Is that not a thing in BOTW? There it is. There it is. Maybe I was too close to the water level to get that working right. That was kind of weird. Alright, anyway, I'm shiny rocking myself. That only took about 10 seconds. Let's go see what Blood Moon Man says. But yeah, you know, getting back to the whole Blood Moon and cooking, I really don't feel like I need a bunch of cooking right now. But I do kind of want to see where I'm at. And it's raining. That's unfortunate. Wait, does he still tell you indoors? I can never remember this. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, Misko's treasure! I think I already hit that cave, though. Where is Blood Moon Man? I am not seeing Blood Moon Man. Hey, Aria. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. For some reason in my mind, I thought the blast radius from my electric arrows would knock a lot of that down. Maybe it only works on mushrooms or something. I don't know, but I could not get it going. That's a lot of rupees. Holy guacamole. Is he in bed? We need to get his butt up. Hey, Brad. Good to see you tonight. How you doing? Hino. If he had an X at the end of his name, he would be Hinox. Okay, so yeah, he won't answer my question. I didn't remember if he did or not. Honestly, that's okay. Like I said, I really don't need to do any cooking, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and press here. And guys, you know, it's starting to kind of come back to me now. Shrine hunting, that can be time-consuming. There are different routes I used to like to run, just kind of hitting different shrines, like in a linear-ish route. And I know Llewellyn Village has a few for me. I'm going to go that way first. I just kind of miss the beach. But yeah, guys, I want to do that. Like, get the heart containers knocked out. That's kind of priority for me right now. Not only that, when I do get the Divine Beasts done, that's going to open up that whole DLC challenge. And I want to have, if not max heart containers, close to max heart containers. Especially for those DLC, you know, Divine Beast boss fights where you're underpowered. I probably don't need to be walking around in ancient armor. What do we got down here? A couple of thistles. I'm not sure any of those were there. Ah, that's right. Stalnox down there. Alright guys, Llewellyn Village, Lure Ellen. I think that's how they meant it to be, like lure, like a fishing lure. Okay, I don't know. My horse just got irritated with me. This isn't Cinnamon, so we have to build our relationship from scratch. Speaking of things that I need, so yeah, heart containers, that's going to be kind of a priority. But in addition, I also need Korok seeds. I want to get my inventory beefed up just a little bit further. Getting that last weapon slot would be nice. The more you can go into those sword trials, the better. Meal prep, inventory prep, the whole nine. Especially in Master Mode. Not exactly sure where the seed was, but I know there's one up here somewheres. Aha! I knew I heard something. That just happened. Bad boy nest and some more seeds and stuff that way, but I just kind of want to get to the fishing village. I'll do that little detour later on when I go for the Eventide area. There's a shrine up there too, like a modest test of strength or something. So right here at the tip of this land peak. So yeah, I'll kind of hit that in a linear route as well. Oh, check this out. Speaking of bananas. Yeah, honestly, Tubby Fox, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how subs translates to viewership. I'm still figuring that out. I think, you know, again, I don't know YouTube, but I think because my 15 subs are, they're because, you know, of all the videos I've posted in the past, not because I've ever done live streams. So I think, like, the longer I do live streams and the more people that subscribe because I do live, I think, you know, it'll kind of have to build up from there. So in other words, I'll have to build up my live stream subscribers. Which I'd imagine that's going to take some time. You know, I kind of just started doing this a couple of months ago. So, yeah, we'll see where it goes. Lure Ellen Village. So yeah, fishing lure. Getting back to that. It's just kind of, it doesn't roll off the tongue, you know, it's kind of like, you feel like your tongue's tripping all over that. It doesn't sound right. Alright, it has been a minute. I'm pretty sure there's a baddie right in front of me here. Ah, I got my ancient stuff. I'm gonna rock that for a while. I earned it. I earned the right. That one's got use on it. Stand by. Oops. These things are tanky, but at least they're easy to kill. You can just kind of like spin around them and do them that way. But wow, they're tanky. I mean, that's not a weak weapon. I wish I knew how much life it had left. Eh. That'll do some damage. Thunderblade? Royal Broadsword. Durability. Off to an awesome start tonight with my durability. My second least favorite weapon of the game. We all know what the first least favorite is. Long throw. Do I need that chest still? I can't remember. I think I do. I kind of feel like I need to bring that, so I'm going to bring it. One of my in real life rules is it's better to have it and not need it than to wish you had brought it and you don't have it. I need to get up topside there. Probably nothing even worthwhile in this chest. Oh, well, yeah. Better than 0. Better than durability. I wonder if I can make that. Tulin, where's your sneeze? So I'd actually just released like a commercial style video. I don't know if you guys have caught that yet. The very last video I actually posted, it was TOTK. It was like a little 3-minute commercial. Like, I don't know what else to call it, but it's doing pretty good so far. So hopefully that'll help, you know, bring some reach in. And especially if I start doing more lives on the TOTK side. I would like to do more lives, by the way. The trouble I'm having is finding a good schedule to let people know I'll be on live. You know, Friday night, Saturday, you know, or excuse me, Saturday night, Sunday, that's pretty easy to nail down and stick to. But, you know, all the other days for me, it's just kind of hit and miss. So, you know, sadly, I think I'm going to be doing some lives where just nobody's going to be able to catch me because, you know, there's no notice and I'm just getting it done. So I apologize in advance for that. But, at some point, you know, hopefully, you know, when the school year gets into full swing here and we know what's going on with all that, I'll be able to nail down somewhat of a schedule. Maybe do like a Wednesday night kind of deal and like a Wednesday daytime kind of deal. Maybe like stream both times that same day just to make it easy. And this way we can catch our European friends as well. Alright guys, my brain just went on a massive tangent there. So welcome to Lure Ellen Village. And there's some like random quests and stuff here. I remember there's one super pesky Korok seed. And I don't know if I have this cooking ingredient, so I don't know if I can actually even do this right now. I need the Hardy Shell. I have one. And actually, if you don't already have one, there should be a freebie sitting here somewhere. Or is that just a crab? Maybe that doesn't light them up. I thought there was a shell out here somewhere. Okay, it just doesn't light them up. So yeah, if you did not come to town with that, feel free to scoop that up, and we can knock out a real quick side quest here. If I can get right with my buttons. Where did they go? Where did they go? Actually, check the rocks too. I remember some of the rocks had some pretty decent loot in village here. Kind of lost my bearings there. I was totally walking around the wrong building, wondering where these people were at. It's this one. So yeah, talk to Mama here. Okay, this is another one, I think. This is that whole... Yeah, it's a fun side quest. Maybe I'll do that tonight. We'll get some killing done. This way it's not just a bunch of boring shrine hunting. We can have a little bit of fun, too. Now, there's a lady out here usually trying to cook something. I thought that was her. Maybe it's like a daytime only type of deal. So yeah, I'll come back to this. Wow. Trying to like remember all this just on the fly. I remember there's stuff, you know, stuff underwater here. Probably not going to mark these. You know, getting back to kind of already having done a lot of this in the prior game, the regular mode. I'm going to be a little bit more choosy. What I do and don't mark, what I do and don't scoop up. And guys, this Korok seed, you know, just given the time I know it's going to take me to nail that, it's kind of a challenge. I'm just going to bypass that one altogether. But if you're interested in it, on this rooftop here, there's a bunch of rocks. You can, you know, finish the pattern. But you have to kind of like play golf with the rocks laying around and try to just knock it up there. Very, very time consuming to do that. There are plenty of other Korok seeds in this game. I think I'll just go for the quickies. Alright, got some fire arrows there. There's a shield there. I don't bother with it normally. And I did not mean to fall off the pier and go into the water, just in case you guys were wondering. Cannot remember what that is. Yeah, walk around here with stealth, too. I remember there's like a lot of beetles and lizards and stuff, especially on the trees around here. My least favorite shrine in BOTW. That is a great question. There's so many. I don't know. The one in Zora's Domain really bothers me. Never liked that shrine. To this day, I dread going to that shrine. Yeah, I'd probably have to pin that #1. But that's a pretty close call with that other one on the way to Woodland. I don't think I have that map. Yes, I do. Tempered Power. That's another pesky shrine. So yeah, but you know, between the two, I'm gonna have to say that's the one I dread going to more. What about you? What's your least favorite shrine? I get a lot of views on the Windmills Shrine and the Shrine of Hidden Winds or something. It's one of the DLC shrines. Path of Hidden Winds, maybe. So a lot of people get stuck on those. Oh, check that out. I got fish. Nice. I'll take you. So yeah, just random lizards, random beetles. The beach is always good for those anyway, but here in the village especially and around the village. Lots of those types of goodies. I have not gotten a razor claw yet? Wow. Apparently I haven't really been to the beach yet. Come on! So close. Must have been deeper than I thought. That's right, Brad. Star Fragment here. Dog, good call. Yeah, the palm fruit really doesn't come with any superpowers. If you just make like a heart meal, not extra hearts, just, you know, heart replenishment, they do pretty good. I use those on Eventide Island Challenge, as a matter of fact, just, you know, because the meals make good amount of heart. But, yeah, beyond that, no superpower, unfortunately. But there was another chest there, yes. See, I'll kind of work my way back to the village area. I want to do a couple of quests. I'll go back in the daytime. We'll get that star fragment. Thanks for reminding me. Well, I guess my mind, like, my mental, like, spatial... I remember the distance as being better for that magnesis. Aha! A lot of treasure chests in this waterway. I remember that. You're scooping up treasure for days. And guys, we haven't even gotten out to the ocean part yet. Like, there's a ton out there, too. So I know I said I was going to be doing Shrine and Croc Seeds tonight, and here I am, you know, just getting random treasure chests. Because they're shiny. Oops. I don't know how that dislodged. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. There might have been another random chest over there somewhere. Oh, Kilton comes here too, and I've got 2 Divine Beasts done now. Now, you guys showed me a workaround for having to worry about, you know, cooking a gazillion different meals with the monster extract. And honestly, that was such a long and time-consuming process. I'm glad there's a workaround, so I'll probably just use the dragon part. I only really have to craft the 30-minute meal for Eventide, which I think I already did that. Stealth. Maybe I didn't. And then a couple of defense. So I might have already done... No, not yet. Okay, so yeah, I'll do like 3 defense for the Master Sword Trials, and then I'll do 1 for Eventide, so 4. I'm perfectly willing to give up 4 dragon parts and go farm those. Versus the other way, you know. Tossing a gazillion monster extract in. Hoping for the best. Reloading, save, trying again. Yeah. I don't even know what I just got there. Armored Prongy. That works exactly the same way as Mighty Prongy. You get 2 fish to make a real good strong elixir. So that's what I'll be dumping that monster part into. That dragon part. I don't know what it is about Breath of the Wild versus TOTK, but it just feels different. Like, I don't know, is the sound effects exact? Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of feels like there's very finite differences in the game. When I'm playing this game, I just feel like the sounds alone do it for me. In TOTK, I don't get that same feeling. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. But, I don't know. Does anyone else kind of feel that? Oh, Brad, yeah, you're not kidding. The Karak trials. These things are a nightmare. They're so tedious anyway, even if you get through them the first time, nah, it's still a nightmare. Alright, I think there's some other random chests and stuff around here. Honestly, I'm just going to kind of go out here for the Triforce. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking about Triforce, there's like a triangle of rocks out here. So it's not really Triforce, but there is a group of treasure out there. I'm probably going to have to deal with that Lizzle, unfortunately. Let's see if I can't work around that. Yeah, you know, as much as I complain about Magnesis here in this game, it's better than TOTK. That Ultra Hand has got such, like, a small reach. I don't know, it just bothers me. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there we go. So actually, you know, I called this a Triforce. This kind of takes me back to Wind Waker. Remember, like, there were 3 parts on that massive grid map that had those 3 points, and when you activated all of them, the statues like woke up and shot a light beam across the ocean, and it formed a triangle. So, you know, when I saw this, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I wonder if that was left over, you know, kind of like from that concept. There were 3 points there in the ocean. This isn't exactly shaped like a Triforce. The Triforce is a fatter triangle. It's more like whatever they call that when it's like equal sides or whatever. Don't ask me to do geometry right now. But, anyway, yeah, again, just, I don't know if that was intentional. It was just something I kind of picked up on there in my first playthrough. Alright, guys, I know there's a thunder weapon out here. I'm not interested in it, so if I scoop that up, I'm just going to ignore it. And look at all the prongies out here, too, by the way. You saw I just got, like, a massive skull. They just keep coming out here. Like, this is probably my go-to place to just come out here, swim around, and farm prongy. Little bit of a trip to get out here in the middle of the water, but it pays off when you scoop up quite a few in a very short period of time. There's my Thunderblade. Okay, so we're gonna ignore him. Oops. I'm not sure what's in these other 2. Probably just gemstones and rupees. Topaz. Yeah, Brad, so did I. I mean, just, I came here and I was like, oh, it's the beach. Of course I'm going to, like, explore. But wow, that treasure chest peeper was just going bonkers. Like, you get one, it's beeping again right away. And it was just, like, never ending. And it's not just here on the waterways, but just, like, around. Just, I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. Like, that discovery just never tapered off for me in this game in general, but here in the ocean and the beaches especially. And I don't know if there's something to that, I don't know if there's some lore behind that. Why Lure Ellen Village is so stacked with loot. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for out in this area. And I do want to go over here real quick, take care of this bad boy nest because it's going to be fun. And I don't think there's any shrines over here. No. I might come back to that. It's daytime. I kind of want to get some of this daytime stuff knocked out. Hey, Wanda. Welcome. Hope you're having a good night there. Yeah, Toby, so... I mean, it was kind of freaky. If you're talking about the part where they're down, underneath a castle and the music is all creepy, like horror movies, scary. Got my attention, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like my first reaction to all that, I was like, okay, I'm in it. Hey, the game channel, good to see you again. Welcome. Alright, folks, let's get back to Lure Ellen Village. And lots of just random loot here, too. I'm going to try to hit all this while I'm here, just because it's lucrative. Like, there's a little water cave there, Korok seed, gemstones. Yeah, just again, that discovery, that wow factor just never went away here in this area. Now, this might be my cooking quest. I don't even know if I have everything she wants, but I think I only have to cough up... I think it was, I didn't read that real good. It was like butter, the shell thing, and then one other ingredient. So yeah, quick 50 rupees. I mean, I don't normally stock these kind of things. They just get in my way in my inventory. But I'll hold on to it just because I don't have a ton of cooked fish anymore. Pots, I don't really remember if they were worth breaking. Probably not. Okay, there was another quest that was going to kill the monster nest. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought there was another Korok seed in a tree somewhere around here. In fact, I think it's this one. Yeah, Korok hunting. I want to go to some real good condensed areas. I know I already hit Lake Helia, but there's a beach stretch that's real good for Korok seeds. Right around this area, there's quite actually a lot in there. There's a shrine quest we can knock out. I don't have the pictures yet. I'm not really sure what order I'm going to do this on. I'll just kind of do it impromptu here tonight. But yeah, between Korok seeds and shrines, that really needs to be my primary focus. So all these other side quests and stuff, it's just shiny rocks at this point. Especially if I want to get those DLCs going. Get the Divine Beasts done. That's when it really opens up. I might actually even be able to get a couple of heart containers right quick. Alright, Toby, have a good night. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later. Yes, Game Channel, I will be on absolutely tomorrow at 1 o'clock my time. I'll probably just do more of the same. Honestly, this is kind of like the point in the game where, you know, against my will, you just have to, you know, suck it up and get the shrines done, because you have to, you know, you need the heart containers. So because I like to just, you know, activate pedestals and just go about my game, that tends to bite me in the butt at some point, and then it seems like that's all I'm doing for like days, is just doing a bunch of shrines. So hopefully I'll be able to, you know, pepper in some other fun stuff in there. You know, maybe I'll come back and do that other monster quest or whatever. But, yeah, for now, you know, like Loot Cave and stuff, I'm just gonna bypass. I mean, you get up top side here. Get a couple of croc seeds on the way. And I might have to take a real brief intermission. Go use the facilities. I know, Brad, isn't that crazy? I can't tell you how many thousands of hours I was in before I just saw it sitting there. I was like, it was there this whole time. And now that I know it's there, I'll like never forget. Alright, so yeah, this bad boy nest probably doesn't offer much in the way of lucrative stuff. I remember it was like bone weapons and... probably not for me. Just to make sure I'm going right. Pretty sure there's a seed or two here coming up. Oh, so fun fact in TOTK, and apparently this isn't well known, you can whistle the followers. So I'm going to make sure I say that, like, a lot moving forward. You know, I'm always complaining about Prince Sidon. But, you know, he is whistleable. And he's this great big thing, and I know it sounds easy, but when you whistle them, they don't come all the way to Link. They kind of come close-ish. So you still have to kind of run out there, find him. Hopefully, you know, there's no enemies or something standing right there where he ends up. Or a loot that you're picking up instead of activating him, or whatever the case may be. It just still feels like a very clumsy mechanic to me. But I will say, whistling them does seem to help a little. So again, you know, when I get back into TOTK, I'll try to make sure I'm mentioning that a lot. And guys, there's a lot to it coming up. Like, I'm going to do the water temple next. That's going to be extensive. You know, you're going to have to be patient with me while I get some more TOTK content pushed. I finally got the desert stuff done. You know, I did the recordings, and then the editing process was pretty grueling. But I feel like I got a lot of good content out of it. Like, I was pretty happy with the way it turned out for the most part. It just took time to put all that together. So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be similar going into the water temple. It's been a long time since I've been there. Which, you know, it's okay. It'll make for a good blooper reel. I totally got turned around here. I don't know where my flower went. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be probably a good couple of weeks or more before you see another video coming out, and that's why. I'm just trying to get, you know, my stuff together. Try to find a good way forward for that whole deal. And yeah, Prince Sidon, he's going to be a big part of that. I want to kind of really experiment with the water weapons. Kind of show, you know, how I'm using the whistling now to make that just a little bit less painful. And I have found out that if Link is dripping water, so you know, like sometimes if you're just standing there in the rain, you can see water spots actually dripping off like Link's hands, you know, Link's body, etc. So as long as I see that dripping animation, the water weapon works, and I just tested that. So you might even get an extra second or something after you see the water droplets stopping. So I know I was complaining in comments there a few days ago, you know, about how the weapon doesn't glow, it's hard to tell. And it's still kind of hard to tell, to be honest. I mean, that dripping graphic is still pretty, like, you really have to look for it. But at least it's some indicator whether or not that weapon is pushing double damage without having to go through the menus. So anyway, I know mental tangents, guys. But I just did a lot of TOTK playing yesterday and the day before last night, etc. Trying to kind of figure some of this stuff out. So yeah, should be some fun content coming out on the TOTK side. Uh-oh. I normally take my horse up here, and this is why. These guys do not mess around. So I normally just kind of ride past everything. If I can even get that done now. He's probably going to tag me. And that's a Goldie. Something up here has bow and arrow. Can't remember what. There's also a Korok seed up here somewhere. I think it's the one on my right. Maybe it's the one on my left.
Get some water finally. Jeez. My legs are sore.
Can you guys still hear me? Alright guys, it looks like the stream is still active, although I might have lost you for a few seconds there, and as soon as I caught it, I paused the game. But if you guys are still there and this thing is still running, somebody shoot out a quick message so I know, otherwise I'll have to shut it down and kind of reboot it. Yeah, Game Channel, cool. It's always good to have like that checks and balances. I mean, I still miss stuff, you know, and I'll go to bed, I'm like, oh yeah, I totally walked right by, whatever. But I get most of it. Okay, so it looks like we're back in business. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sorry about that disruption, guys. I was having a technical difficulty, aka my battery died. But lucky for me, like, Studio doesn't just automatically cut feed. Like, it gives you a few seconds to kind of get it reconnected. So, yeah, we're back to Korok seeds. Let me go ahead and scoop this one up. I think it's on top of this little rock peak here. I heard it. Yep, there you are. Not bad for memory here. That's a fast one. It happens to me more often than it should, if I'm being honest. Unfortunately, like, my laptop doesn't give me much warning. As soon as that message comes up and says 5-minute warning or whatever on battery, it ain't no 5 minutes. It's more like 10 seconds. It's like, it's an insane amount of small time, so if I don't catch it quickly, it just dies. A lot of times I'll just plug it in when I see it getting pretty low, you know? I'll just try to keep visually checking it. But, yeah, it gets the better of me pretty often. Actually, there's another Korok seed that I can grab fast. I think it's on that ledge. I think. I'm pretty sure this is a modest test of strength, so I'll just knock it out real fast. Ah, I remounted my horse. That's kind of cool. If I did it on purpose. Alright. So it looks like I lost some folks here. Unfortunately. Hopefully they'll be able to log back into the stream. Alright guys, I'm just going to eat the meal, you know, try to extend the weapon life a little bit. And I'm loving my ancient proficiency. I have missed it so. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and grab a good weapon. Might as well finish that off. Go ahead and get the shock arrows working. Yeah, let's do this thing. Is the stream okay, folks? Like, is the audio still okay, or does it sound all jacked up now? Because that happens sometimes. I did figure out that that horrible microphone sound I was getting a couple streams back was absolutely software related. Oh, he might not even have a chance to get away. Nope. That was awesome. Boy, I sure hope I'm recording this / streaming. If not, you're gonna miss a lot. I cannot believe this weapon isn't damaged yet. Oops. Long throw. Okay, thank you, Wanda. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Game Channel. Thanks for giving me that feedback there. So I think what happened is the studio probably is hiccuping and it's just not showing me the data right. All good in the neighborhood. Quick shot, not a bad burner bow. Let's see if I can tech refresh anything. The answer is yes. I'm using a Gerudo bow right now, like as my garbage bow. Alright, a couple of shrines close by here. I'm gonna go get the one where we need to go get the 3 pictures. That'll be pretty quick. And there's also some other goodies down there. I'll show you guys some beetles and lizard farming down there. But I do need to take that quick intermission here, so I'll be back in just a minute or 2 at most. We'll get right back into this. And I'll try to kind of pick up the pace in the game a little bit more too. I really want to try to squeeze in some crocs and some shrines here. Guys, I'm getting antsy. Like, you don't even know. I want to get into those sword trials. Like, I am feeling super nostalgic for that. Eventide Island, I want to do it so bad. Like, I'm half tempted to reload another game file and just go run it real fast. Super counterproductive, but, I don't know, I just really want to do it. So, yeah, I'm really going to have to just, you know, stop shiny rocking myself here. And look at me go, I'm already doing it. But, yeah, just really get those, you know, heart containers done so I can get into some of that fun stuff. Not only that, but the DLC challenges. I really like the DLC stuff. I felt like it was worth every penny and so much more, that DLC stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of take advantage of the wind and the altitude. Excuse me. Go out here to the tip of the iceberg here, just to show you on the map where I'm at, what I'm doing. We got a croc seed, and we need a photo to get this shrine quest done. So I'm going to kind of do all this in a quick shot. And then I'll probably warp back, and there's, you know, there's some stuff out here too, guys. You know, a couple of bad boy nests. A lot of, like, crab farming. You'll find a couple of those hardy shells out here. And some treasure chests underwater too, so make sure you're ruining, you know, on both sides of the water there for some treasure chests. And if I remember right, there's quite a few in this open area, this, like, this gulf or whatever this is. I really need to take that intermission. I'm gonna start doing the pee-pee dance here on the couch if I don't get going. Alright, so try to frame that good too. This is kind of picky. So yeah, make sure it's a real good picture there. Zoomed in nice and tight. That should do the job. So I got the croc, yeah, we'll just go ahead and call this good enough. Not only that, just kind of like walking back, you'll find some bananas and stuff. Just all sorts of randomness here. There might even be a stone talus in there. And that's where that water cave is, by the way. Lots of gemstones. And a croc seed. You have to dive off of there into some lily pads if memory serves. Alright, so while this is doing its thing, I will go do my business. Has Link checked out his guns yet? I don't know if that's TOTOK or BOTW, but in one of these, like, if you leave Link standing there long enough, yeah, he does the sleepy foot thing. But at one point, he's, like, checking out the guns. I was like, oh my god, that's so funny they put that in there. Alright, what do we got going on here? Game channel. Yeah, attack timer's all gone. That's okay. Honestly, I'll probably stream for about another hour at least. We'll see where I'm at. If I'm in the middle of a shrine quest or something, I'll finish it up, but I won't go too far past 10 p.m. my time. I usually try to cut it off at about the hour to an I usually try to cut it off about the 2 to 2.5 hour mark. I feel like that's a good length for a stream, you know. My body can kind of only take so much, so yeah, we'll just kind of stick to that. And you know, it's funny, while I was back there doing my business just a second ago, I thought of something I totally just missed. Remember that that star fragment we were just talking about? And I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab that real quick and feed the dog, and then we'll go do whatever. I was talking about it. I was on my way there. And now we're here. So yeah, it's gonna happen. So anyway, I really just kind of took the travel gate there to speed up what I was gonna do next, which is the next 2 pictures for the shrine quest. And just to show you on the map where the other 2 pictures are, there's gonna be another one kind of like in the water. I think it's like here-ish. That'll get me close. And then there's another one like way down here somewhere next to a couple of trees. I'm not sure exactly. That'll get me close. And then there is our shrine quest with the 2 lit pedestals. And you know, another funny thing I was talking about was that shrine quest that I didn't have the guardian pictures for. I literally just did a modest test of strength. I meant to get the picture, and I did not get the picture. So yeah, good times. Alright, let's go ahead and get this photo. That might not take. Let me get it framed a little bit better. Might be some decent stuff in the crates in here. I'm going to check the gemstones just because I'm here. Oh, and use stealth. This is another good farming area. I think I already talked about it a little bit. beetles and stuff, but if you don't have stealth on, they're going to get away from you, so let's do that. So yeah, guys, all these trees. Walk, don't run. And you'll start seeing them. Just about every clump of trees here is going to have something, whether it be a lizard standing around, a beetle. I don't know how the rain affects stuff or the time of day. But yeah, just about every time I come here, they're just around. Bad thing about nighttime is a lot of times the stall stuff will pop up and scare them off. But, yeah. There, quick case in point. See if I can get my picture without getting drilled. Alright, we got that all squared away. Oh yeah, gemstones too. Shiny. Alright, so go ahead and give old boy a talking to. He will tell you he needs pictures. Or whatever he says, I don't even remember anymore. Whoops. Spamming buttons, guys, gets me every time. Trying to hurry the game along. You do the opposite. Okay, so go ahead and talk to old boy again. I almost did that out of order. I thought I had to squat down on those now, but that comes here later after you show him the photos. Okay, so assuming you have all three, and that's why I like to get the pictures first, guys. Yeah, you can talk to him first, and then go get one picture. You know, bring it back to him, show it to him, then go get another picture. It just seems to take a really long time doing it that way. You got to go through the dialogue all over again. So just for the sake of brevity. Alright, this is it. This is where you kneel down. So just pick a pedestal. You can go to either one. He'll kind of catch on here, and he will help you out. And that will complete your shrine quest. Alright. So just kind of curious, you know, to get a little bit of dialogue going here in the chat. What do you guys think of Master Mode? I know some of you watching have already played it. But those of you that are new to Master Mode, I'm just kind of curious how you feel. How does it feel to you? Do you like it? Is it just not your thing? Look at that, one more spirit orb. I can get myself another heart container. Nice. This is one of my not so favorite shrines. Not that it's super hard, I guess. It's just, if you messy up, it feels like it takes forever to unmessy it up. Case in point. And now that I know weapons don't damage on these switches, I might just be able to use a switch here. A spear. Or bow and arrow. But I think the bows still damage. I'm going to test that when I finish this here. Did I break my... This is going to be my nemesis shrine. But you know what, since I just did that because I'm a big giant genius, I'm going to take out a bow that is crispy clean, and I'm going to shoot that switch just to see what happens. It is not crispy clean anymore, which means shooting switches in shrines still damages bows. Okay, so if you smack a switch with a handheld, you're good. No damage. If you use bow and arrow, I guess because you shot an arrow out of it, that's counting just the same as if you shot it at nothing or at an enemy or anything else. So yeah, that makes sense, you know, now that I'm kind of talking through all that. I'm not gonna make this, am I? Oh, so close! I used to have this down so perfect, so easy. I threw a couple of bombs, bada bing, bada bang. I think one of the problems is I'm throwing the bomb at the door, and I think I need to throw it more at the switch and let it go past the switch a little bit. Like that. Ah! This is when like all those colorful bars come up on the screen and that beeping sound is sounding and it says please stand by. That's what's going on in my brains right now. But that's okay. I'm about to just shoot the thing with my bow so I don't have to keep figuring out what I used to do with bombs. I would have laughed if I missed that with my bow and arrow just now. I would have just laughed, put the controller down, and totally went to a new shrine. Alright, so we got door number 1 open. After much painful deliberation. Wow. Not as good as the Savage Lionel Crusher, but 63 is nothing to scoff at. I don't think it... Nope. Ah. I already knew that wasn't going to work out. I tried it anyway. How did you guys like that sound effect? Sound effect. I can't even replicate that. We'll call that my new battle cry. Alright. This is the one that used to give me more trouble. But today, this was the easy side. Whatever works. Maybe I'm backwards. I think they call that bass backwards. Alright folks, so this is the one we had to do. So if that other one is just giving you fits, you can skip it, you know, come back to that later, it's just a weapon chest. But this is the side you absolutely had to have to get the shrine completed. Alright. So you like the gold Bokos, okay. Yeah, those are fun. Honestly, I enjoyed the addition of the gold enemies. My only complaint about Master Mode in that department was the Hinox. Where's the silver Hinox? You know, they top off at the black. I wish they went silver and gold too. That would have been fun. But don't just make them stand there like an idiot all the time like they always do. Like, beef them up somehow. Make them more aggressive. You know, give them new attacks or something, new weapons, I don't know. That would have been nice to have in the game. I don't complain about BOTW often, but that was always one of my pet peeves, just not seeing the Hinox progress. Okay, so I already got that guy. Making sure I'm not missing any shrines down this area. Don't believe I am. I already did the 3 brothers. Ooh, we can go here, get a quickie done. I know I talked like several times now about, you know, going back to do that one behind the waterfall. Yeah, so in addition to those gold Bokos, I also like the balloon nests, you know, like around the waterfalls and stuff. It was just like a fun little challenge. They're all different. Yeah, I have to approach them all differently. I like how they're being held up by balloons. That makes it fun. I like how they all have, you know, loaded loot. So yeah, just all in all, I really love Master Mode here. You're right, it's tough. But at the same time, they made it fun enough to, you know, to where you kind of want to just muscle your way through the tough. I don't remember if I got that Korok Seed. I did, but I did not get him. So I'll jump down for him. And then I guess I'll warp back up top side so I can go get that shrine. Problem with this in Thunderstorms is it seems like without fail, lightning strikes, and then I can't get the Korok Seed because the tree is knocked over. I'm about to take a lightning blast here if I don't pay attention. Ooh, that almost messied up my chances there. Hey, check that out. I'm looking right at a big hardy radish. We are here. I might as well. Ooh, I need to stamp that too. Big hardy radish map. I don't think I need the bundles of wood anymore, but I still want my fruits for hardy meals. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, guys, so unfortunately, you know, nothing super exciting going on here with shrine hunting. I complained about it before, I complained about it in TOTK, and now I'm complaining about it again. The shrines in this game just kind of feel like it's a chore at some point. Yeah, some of them are fun. When you don't play the game for a long time, you know, they're kind of fun again. But that fades away pretty quick, if I'm being honest. Okay, I want to say there's a Korok Seed here too, but there's also like one of these dancing idiots, and I just don't feel like tangoing with them, so I'm just going to ignore that. There's actually a couple of Korok Seeds right here, just to point them out for you all. Check that. I'm pretty sure that's something, either buried treasure or something out there. Throw a balloon on top of that boulder to check. There's a Korok Seed like right there on that little ledge. I'll pin that to hopefully remember coming back to it. Yeah. Might even be a banana tree or two out here somewhere. I'm about to get zapped. There I go. I had that funny feeling like I was a little too close. Suppose I could grab a dragon part while I'm here. So what is it? The scales? Not scale. The I think it's the shards here that give you the 30-minute. Whoa! What am I doing? I think that's the part that... Ouch. 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 Snap out of it, Link. I always like to use spears on these if I can. Just to control the shots a little better. Okay, this Thunderblade, I'm going to grab that. I wish I had Link's House ready to go, because I would store that on a mounted wall. That's going to be my weapon for the Mugula fight for the DLC challenge. Because it's electrified, it's really going to put the damage to him. And sadly, I got to dump something so I can pick it up. But yeah, since that's attacked up, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. Wowzers. So yeah, that Mugdula in particular for that DLC fight, I can't remember what it's for. It's like the desert part of the DLC challenges where you have to get all the shrines opened up, and that Mugdula is a part of that. And just the regular way I kill him, it just doesn't damage. It's like very, very minimal. It's like you're not doing anything to him at all. So, yeah, I found anything electrified really, really takes it out of that dude. So ideally what I'm going to like to have is a couple of those electrified claymores. And then when I'm spinning around and it stops, you know, zapping him, then I'll switch weapons real quick and kind of rinse, lather, and repeat. So I can just keep putting that damage to him. Okay, just to show you what I did there. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. Now there is a Korok seed here. I don't think I have my Zora shirt yet, so I'm not even going to try. You have to have that Zora shirt or you're just not going to get up there in time. Just to make sure I'm not eating a ton of stamina. Jeez, me and my buttons. Go ahead and put the climbing gear on. And here we go. Funny, in TOTK this opens up into a cave. I'll go ahead and get my orb while I'm at it. Yeah, I think that's the one I was just talking about on top of that waterfall. Since I don't have that shirt yet, I'll just go ahead and come back to that at a later time. And somebody told me in comments, God, I really wish I could remember names, that they did this a completely different way. They didn't bring the treasure chest to them. They used the concrete launcher thing to go to the treasure chests. I remember the comment, I just don't remember who posted it. So whoever you are, thank you for that little tidbit there. Oh, I didn't make it. Maybe I mounted that thing wrong. Oh yeah, I thought, oh wow, that's a brilliant idea. Like, I never even thought to do that. How awesome. Maybe I gotta stand more in the valley of this thing. I'm just not making it. Okay, so there must be a trick to that. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to play with, at least. I'm probably just not standing on it right or something along those lines. Try it one more time here. Or maybe I'm not opening my glider quickly enough. Ooh! Spamming the button made it happen. I just barely caught that ledge there. Yeah, so it works. Very cool. So whoever you were, thank you so much for putting that in comments. And guys, I take the time to read all the comments, so you know, even if I can't remember the name to give you a proper shout out, I will remember and I will play with it. So thank you again for all that. I love the experimentation stuff in this game. Okay, now this one might be a little bit trickier. I'm actually going to go ahead and lay a bomb this time. And try to ready myself a little bit better. And try to spam that glider open. So yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, and that is our way out. I wonder if I can make it over there. Nice! Alright, Game Channel, yeah, have a good night there. Thanks again for tuning in. $205 seeds so far. It's really not a lot. Felt like I was further along than that. The stream now, Dee Dee. Hello, Dee Dee, by the way. No, my stream is not over. I was just saying goodnight to someone who was heading to bed there. Oh, look at that. I totally forgot about that treasure chest that's sitting right there. Oops. Bless you.
Sorry.
Alright. I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to avoid it, but just didn't work out. Yeah, I probably wanted that. Alright, some quickies, quickies, quickies. Trying to, like, think back to early game shrines that I just didn't hit yet. Could go do that. I could go do some desert shrines. Ooh, right outside of Kakariko here there's one. Couple of Korok seeds there. Yeah, let's go hit that route. That's a fun little route. I think I did the labyrinths already. Yeah, because I got the barbarian armor. So those are done. A lot of these are going to start being shrine quests. Like the Vortex comes to mind. A lot of the ones that I skip tend to be the ones that, you know, take work. But this should be a nice quick treasure chest, or shrine here for us. And guys, there's a lot of Korok seeds here in Kakariko area. Check all these little mountain tops. About half of those have something on top, if not all of them, or just about all. And guys, I need a picture of a Bloopy. Of course, every time I'm thinking about it, no Bloopy. Happens every time. There's Link climbing everything again. I wonder. Nope. I will still have 3 left over. Could grab some Enduras. I know. This is not a shrine and this is not a Korok seed. I just can't help myself. It's there. Okay, so the Bloopy appears if you use stealth going up there. Okay. I'll have to check that next time I warp back there. That's the second time now I've been through that area. Probably the only time, 2 times that I've been through that area and there has been no Bloopy is when I was thinking about taking the picture. Every other time that Bloopy has been there. It's just nuts. Hashtag my life. Okay, so there's a nice quick seed. Now, I wonder if I can one-hit Yiga if I'm wearing my barbarian armor. We're gonna find out here in just a moment. There's always a Yiga out here somewhere. And there he is, right on cue. Come on, tough guy. Nope, it is not a one-hit situation. Oh well. It was a nice experiment. These things are awesome sometimes for attack power, but wow, they break fast. It's like a Royal Guard weapon in this game. Honestly, I don't even want to bother with it. Okay, we got a Croc Seed over here. Lots of gemstone nodes here too, by the way. Just to give you guys a map overview where I'm at. I haven't been very good about that lately. I'll try to get back into the habit of doing that. Okay, next flower. And we're already halfway up the mountain, so I will go ahead and get a couple of more quick seeds that are right on top of my head here pretty much. Amber and rock salt tonight. Apple, that's right. I remember when I first started playing this game, I had a hard time getting those apples in those bowls. They'd bounce out, roll around, it was just ridiculous. I don't know if they changed a setting to make that easier, or if I just kind of learned how to do it without having issues. It's hard to tell sometimes. Look at that hightail just hanging out. Alright. Couple of quickies indeed. And guys, there's more in the area, but that's going to start getting a little time consuming. Like up here, there's a great big rock puzzle. There's a boulder you can roll down the hill. Maybe I'll do that one. That'll be quick at least. The boulder in the hill. Sounds like a nursery rhyme. The boulder in the hill, the boulder in the hill. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the boulder in the hill. Now I know those aren't the words, but that sounds like it should be. Okay, that's the seed I just got. Actually, there's a shrine crest right there too. Mounting the deer. Excuse me. Is there a Yiga chasing me? There is a Yiga chasing me. Thought I heard some music. Where you at, Poppy? That was a one-hit situation. Nice. So I guess you one-hit the archers, but not the foot soldiers. Ooh, bluebirds. Alright guys, looks like I got about another 30 minutes here. That's not a ton of time. I guess I overestimated how much I'd be able to get done if I was just shrine hunting. And Korok seed hunting. We need them both. So, yeah. I'll probably still prioritize shrines, though. Alrighty, we've got lots of stuff in here. And if you're not familiar with it, check the waterways all the way up and down. Sunken treasure, just all sorts of fun stuff. Croc seeds, you name it. I'll try to get a few of the quickies. But I just wanted to point out this rock puzzle real quick. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do it since I'm here, I suppose. It can be quick if you get the ball in the hole first try. And I probably won't because it's been a while, but I'm going to try anyway. And you're going to want to put down a hard save here because if you messy it up, you'll be able to reload that save and get another go at it. So I'd probably aim for that other boulder there. I'm not really sure how I used to do this now, what the formula was. Maybe 2 slots with a two-hander? That's way too much. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. But yeah, I had the aim right. It's probably like 1 swat with a one-handed and maybe a spear swat or something like that. You might have to play with that. Again, you know, drop that save and you'll get that narrowed down. Croc seed over here. And you're going to hear my treasure chest beeper going absolutely bonkers here. There's a lot of chests. Not sure what that seed was. Is there no seed here? I know there's a ring of lily pads. I thought there was one in that tree. Oh, the fishing here too, by the way. You got your mighty carp. Staminoka bass. Yeah, this was definitely one of my more emphasized routes in my first playthrough for just a lot of reasons. This is a good early game hit spot. Luminous stones, shrine, croc seeds, treasure. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff here. I can't get up there. Got a Lizzle here we're about to tango with. I'm gonna try to ignore him. I'll never forget the first time I discovered this. That was a fun day. Oh yeah, and stealth too. Sometimes there's like beetles on these rocks. Not always, but more often than you'd think. And of course, if you're not wearing stealth, you'll just scare them off. Sometimes after I throw a bomb and light up a stone, you know, there goes a beetle right there. I'll hear like that little poof, like I know I just killed an insect. Alright, another shrine. There might be another quick seed or two here, and then we'll move on to another area. Time to reintroduce the kneecap into the picture here, you know. Gotta keep the blood circulating. Keep the bones happy. Try to still make sure I'm framed properly. I know when I get like lazy and start leaning one way or the other, I start cutting myself out of the picture. Alright, so we got a chest up there. I think that's reachable from the deal with Magnesis. I think. And so it is. One of these is a Zora weapon. I'm not going to bother. Long throw. So I'm really not going to bother. Alright. 2 quick chests. And there's something else. That's the one. And we all know it's not about the amber, it is about the weight. Now we can get on out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, duh. I kind of forgot the steps. Nice short elevator ride, and we are out. We are outie. I'm probably a little bit tired today too. Honestly, I woke up tired today. It's hard to think of what to say tonight. Sorry guys, it's probably a little bit dry compared to my usual. I'm a little bit more peppy and with it, but and I just kind of woke up that way today. I was kind of laying there in bed, you know, kind of having that argument with myself, you know. Do I feel okay? I don't know. I'm still kind of tired. I could go back to sleep. But also in my mind, it was like, you know, 10 o'clock. It was time to get up. So I just went ahead and got up, and coffee didn't help, eating didn't help. I almost took a nap earlier today. In fact, I probably should have taken a nap today. But yeah, it'll definitely be an earlier night for me anyway. And I've kind of shifted my schedule a little bit. You guys know by now I have my son living with me. So, you know, the whole 4 and 5 a.m. thing, those days are behind me. At least for the foreseeable future. I'll be kind of going to bed around 10, 11. Maybe even midnight, 1 o'clock, you know, on my later nights. But, yeah, so no more, you know, like 3 a.m. streams of Hogwarts anytime soon. At latest, it'll probably be about 1 a.m., and that'll be pushing it for me. Okay, so we are done here. And again, guys, there's just other random loot and stuff. Actually, I don't want to leave here just yet. There's a memory I want to scoop up if I can do that without getting in a bunch of combat here. Which, that might not happen. Because they can swim and I cannot. At least not fast. Ouch. He actually gave me a boost there. That was the direction I needed to go anyway. Oh yeah, and snails too. Fun fact. And it is nighttime. I'll go ahead and take advantage of nighttime speed up. That's always fun. Oh, and a Korok seed here too. Nice little hiding spot for our Korok. Wait a minute. Is that... Ouch! Did you guys see that? I saw that. I wonder how many fairies I have. That dude just one-hit me. Okay, I thought there was a rock down here. I guess there is not. Is it on top of this thing? I'm tripping. I am... I'm out of my element here. Not quite sure. Maybe the Korok seed I thought was over by that other tree like a long time ago. Maybe that's actually here. I know there's a tree, guys. Might be one of these two. I'm gonna sort that out here in just a second. What is happening? There's an invisible blocker there I couldn't get past. No? Okay, I'm giving up on Crockseed Tree. If it's here, I'm not seeing it. It just might not be here. Alright, so let's get back over here to my memory. We'll get that knocked out. Just because this area is so far out of the way, I don't want to have to rerun this route again. And there is a moblin holding a club. No. Not my kind of club. And Yiga. I wonder if they'll fight each other. I doubt it. He's not even targeting him. He's still targeting me. I might have to deal with him. We'll find out here in a second. There's a Lionel here too, but I'm okay on Lionels right now. I've got an inventory full of clubs, so we could go kill a couple of goldies real fast, I suppose, just to have some combat in the guide tonight. Alright, got that knocked out. Something else I've always wanted to do is make a map of all the memory locations. So I think I already forgot to stamp Gerudo. That's out here in the desert somewhere. Just to the left of the path, so right about there is probably a real good marker. And I think those are the only two memories I've hit so far. So I'll try to keep a mental note of that to make sure I'm nope, standby, there's one more. Right freaking in front of the shrine. That'll get us close. Speaking of fast shrines, there's one down here we can hit real quick. Did I forget to get the one behind the waterfall? No, I got that. Okay, good. The one on the way to Misko's treasure. Dueling Peak Stable. No? That'd be another good one to hit. Relatively quick to get to. That means I probably didn't hit Misko's treasure cave yet. And if I did, that means I just totally spaced on that shrine. Alright guys, just a couple more left here for the night, and then we're going to go ahead and take a break in video. Unless you all have something more specific you want me to go knock out. And honestly, since I've talked about it a few times in this video specifically, I'll probably go ahead and get the pictures I need for the Guardians. And clear that shrine quest on the beach. Yeah, of course, I always get hung up on the bridges. I don't want to be getting drilled. Get my horse killed. Have to go get a new horse. I'm not even sure what's in these chests, but I really don't even care right now. I'm just going to completely bypass. This stream has a lot of good fishing too, FYI. And there may be a bloopy in these woods. I'm gonna go check that real fast. I probably already got this Korok seed. Where did you go? There's like a hollow stump. I did not get this Korok seed. Wow. I thought I came here. I killed a couple of bears. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Aha! I'm about to get lit up by something. I can feel it. It's okay. I got my picture. Wow. Buttons were all over the map on that one. This is a pesky shrine, especially if you're using the Switch Lite and you're using motion. It's just poor design. I see a lot of people complain about that in comments too. Like the motion shrines with that light really just does not work. Alright guys, so there is a treasure chest here. I think it's just a garbage shield. I'm not going to bother. Let's go ahead and get across this thing. I think that's the Shields of the Mind's Eye or something. We really don't need it. What I do need is the key. So we'll get that chest. Okay. I'm overshooting here. So yeah, even playing like this, like I have to turn my controller completely sideways. Just again, like I liked what they were going for here. I just think when it came to putting it into practice, I mean, sometimes I'm like this, you know, it's crazy the way you have to move that controller around sometimes. Okay, so this right here, this is the pesky one. I do remember this well. Okay, so yeah, see, this is like one of those ridiculous freaking... I feel like I'm playing Twister right now. Boy, there's a blast from the blast from the blast. Twister. That was a fun board game when it first came out. Everybody was playing it. It was just funny, man. It would be comedy. Just laughter. Alright, so once we got our key, now we have to get the stairs, I think on this side. And now you can kind of start to see the path forward coming into view. Nice. Yeah, this shrine gave me fits, guys. Like, I was legit stuck on this shrine. I didn't know what they wanted me to do with that stupid puzzle block there. And I just kind of gave up on it, you know, came back to it months later or something, finally figured it out. I don't get hard stuck in many shrines, but this is definitely a hard stick shrine for me. Alright, nice little top off there. So it looks like one more shrine, I can get 2 more heart containers. Nice, nice. You too, Wanda? Thank you, I am not alone. I've got some backup. Yeah, so the one in Hotno Village too. That whole motion puzzle, you know, with the ball. Whew. You know, getting back to most hated shrines, that one makes the list too, by the way. So Zora's Domain, definitely. Kakariko Village, definitely. And then, yeah, that Tempered Power, definitely. So that's probably like my top 3 list right there for hated shrines in this game. Alright, folks, so there is a quickie Korok Seed here. And having been so long, you know, I don't want to call it too early, but I think there's a Korok seed on this tree here somewhere. Maybe. Don't know anymore. Might have my games mixed up, it just might not be there. I might go check it out, just, you know, to be thorough. But yeah, Misko's Treasure, I usually hit this early game. You know, it's got the Flame Blade, it's got some gemstones, got some quick, you know, eating items for heart replenishment with the toasted stuff. So it's probably going to feel like not great loot at this point in my game, but gemstones are still, you know, pretty good loot. I probably don't need the Flame Blade, but I'll show you where it is in case if you're all interested. There we go. Loose weapon sitting there that clearly doesn't level. That should be a Royal Broadsword or a whatever halberd by now. If it was leveling. Okay, so you probably already guessed it. The Flame Blade is behind that in a chest. And I'll look at it just to see what it is because I'm here. A long throw. They are, yeah, they're doing a number on me tonight with that long throw. I think I've had one attack up. Everything else has been long throw and maybe 1 or 2 durability. Just to speed up the process here. Pow! Love that gale, baby. Love that gale. That's a lot higher up on the slope than I remember. Did I bypass it already? Oh wow, it's like all the way up there. Okay. See if I have any more burner yellows here. It doesn't look like I do. Yeah, I do. Excellent. If I was being more responsible, I would have totally put the suit on by now, but that takes time and I'm just in a hurry. So now I'm doing it the painful way. Thought maybe I could recharge some stam there. I could not! Wow, that just happened. And since this has become more painful than I ever wanted it to be... Whoops. Me and my buttons here. I hate that. Sometimes it looks like you can recharge the stam. And then, you know, you go ahead and back out. And then you find out it's not a place you can recharge the stam. And then you're usually eating stam to make up for all the lost ground. Okay, now, I don't know if there's a Korok seed up here. I hope there is because I just spent a lot of time looking. I don't see a husk hanging down, so it's not one of those. Maybe there's a rock up here? Yay, Korok seed! Okay, I finally remembered one. And this time it's actually here. Go me. And look at that, I only need like 25 more to get another weapon inventory. Alright guys, let's go ahead and hit our next quickie. Where was that again? That's right. Couple of Korok seeds too on the way down there. And now my leg is going numb, that's really awesome. Was I born when Twister came out? So what, is that like an old game that maybe just came back around? Because I remember that being like super popular when I was a kid. Like, maybe 15 years old-ish, you know, give or take. Probably a little younger, in the 12-year area. So, I don't know, 80s? So I don't know. Is that like before the 80s? I don't know. Like, is that like a 50s game that maybe just kind of went dormant for a while and came back? Could very well be. That happens a lot. I noticed like bell bottoms are back in. Like, when did that happen? Everybody's wearing bell bottoms everywhere I look now. Somebody's got bell bottoms on. There is another Korok seed around here somewhere. It's on top of one of these deals. But I don't know which one. I don't see it coming out at me. Aha! I was probably looking right at it too. $19.6. No freaking kidding. That is crazy. So the disco remix. Okay, so that's why I remember it being an 80s thing. Okay, okay. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, you were not lying then when you said I wasn't born when that game came out. I had no idea. I thought that was my generation. I need to cough up my card now. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, like, game nights. Of course, back then it was board games. You know, we didn't have all the fun Mario parties and stuff back then. So yeah, I remember, like, playing Monopoly. I don't think Yahtzee was in the mix for us at the time. But yeah, I remember a lot of Monopoly, just random board games. Life was very popular at the time. Okay, there's a croc seed around here somewhere. I think it's on... No. Maybe above me? I might have flew right over it. Alright guys, this will probably be the last shrine, and I'll go get the pictures I need for that beach shrine. And I might not even make it back to the beach to actually do the shrine. I might just get the pictures I know we need for that. I don't know where this... Ah, there it is. I knew it was coming up. I thought maybe I had already missed it. I'm not gonna say I accidentally landed on that flower because I thought it was the single flower. But I can't exactly deny that either. Alright guys, 10 more seeds, I get my inventory. 10 more seeds. Oh, Lumina Stone's here too, by the way. And lots of other stuff too, like there's more croc seeds in the area. I'll point those out on the map for y'all here real quick while this thing is doing its business. So here's my shrine. So somewhere along the way here you're going to see some statues. There's a croc seed there you're going to have to get. Pop an apple in the missing tray. Ah, it's actually right there on the map. Then there's another one here. I can't remember the configuration, but you'll see it. There's another one here somewhere. You have to push the boulder into the hole. And there's another one. I think you have to climb like one of these concrete pillars. There's another pedestal to activate, and you have to go catch the ring of lights. So again, just, you know, those are the quick ones that come to mind. Okay, this shrine is going to be fun because I don't really remember it. I do remember it's a whole bunch of bomb barrels floating around with balloons. Ah, there's some guardians in here, and this is master mode, so I'm going to be going through some weapons. I'm probably actually going to eat an attack power meal in here. Uno! I remember Uno. That was popular. Yeah, God, we played another board game too. Like an actual, you had to fold it open, you know, and set up all this stuff. Just for the life of me, it's not coming to me. I remember Life was really popular. That wasn't one of my favorite games, though. Like, everybody else besides me really liked that game. And I know I'm going to lose cool points if I say Chutes and Ladders, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. Ooh, Connect 4. That was huge back then. Battleship had just, I think, had just come out around that time. But the electronic Battleship, like you put the batteries in it, made the cool sound effects, like there was a missile falling, and that cheesy explosion sound. Yeah. You guys just totally saw me dump that croc leaf, didn't you? You're probably thinking to yourselves, you need that! Oh, it's one of these. That door doesn't stay open? Now it stays open? Okay. Watch it close again. We're good. Okay. I was just waiting. I can't remember if I need that leaf again, though. I hope not. Yeah, I guess we kind of do. Doggone it. I really don't want to sacrifice any weapons. Like, I like my loadout right now. Alright, arm up, suit up, eat up. I'm going to eat some hearts here just in case. I mean, I'm not. I got fairies. I'll just do the fairy thing. That weapon has got to break in a minute now. I know I keep saying that, but somehow they keep surviving. Pow! I cannot believe that did not kill that guy just now. I really thought that final hit was going to do it. Well, now I got my Karak leaf. If I need it. Not really sure why I'm using this. It's kind of stupid, actually. And I am going to perfect dodge. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. But I don't want to trash my weapon hitting the other one either when it's just going to heal, so... try to do this a little bit more... or have a little better control. Just because I don't want to trash the weapon unnecessarily. Get the longevity out of it whatever I can. I might be able to drill this guy with this, we'll see. Pow! Almost! And since it's long thrown, I don't care. Anyway, bye-bye. Well, better than long throw. Wow. Oh, I really wish I had a send right about now. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get my Karak leaf and we will get the shrine knocked out here. I like how they give you a bomb barrel here. I've never used that bomb barrel, by the way, ever. Oh yeah, Risk! Good call. I enjoyed Risk. It was probably a little above my pay grade at the time. I felt like I was a little too young for it, but I still really had fun playing the game. Hey, Jackie L! You finally made it. I like how you said that. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for watching, by the way. Yeah, I know. I don't know where they came from. And kind of like you said, it was probably more than a month ago I started seeing them in my area, but there they were. I was just like, no way, whatever. I didn't pay any attention. I just thought it was just someone wearing them. Then I saw them again, and then again. I was like, what is happening? Alright, so... okay, gotta go that way. Wait a minute. I gotta go that way. I think that's a gold rupee, so yeah, I'll probably want to go for that here. I'm really messing this up. Trying to get right. Think this is a gold rupee? Maybe not. Honestly, I can't remember. I just remember it's kind of tricky to get to. It is a gold rupee. Awesome. Ooh. Made it. Funny you say that, Dee Dee. I've actually got blue jeans that have been in my closet, I am not kidding, since before 1995. Several pairs. Never wore them. I'm wearing them now. Like, they kept just fine, you know. The material kind of feels a little bit like you can fold it maybe, or it was starched or something. So, yeah, I'm going to have to, like, douse them with fabric softener. But they're nice. They're brand new. Never been worn. But it's just kind of funny, and I've had them all these years, so whatever style they were or were not at the time, they're okay now. Wait a minute, do I have any other weapons I can trash on this guy? Probably just burner. He doesn't take a lot to go down. Alright, so yeah, we need to go this way next. And beware of the bomb barrels. Yeah, so if I owned bell bottoms, you know, 30 years ago, I'd definitely be wearing those again now. I think that's more of a women clothing item, but I don't know if men wore those. I wasn't around in the 60s, but I honestly don't know. Alright guys, I am going to do my normal thing here. Now you can play around with the bomb barrels and the balloons, but honestly that's kind of a nightmare. I just kind of like to cheat here a little bit and bomb arrow this whole structure out of the way. And I'll kind of sort of do the same here, just not with an arrow. I'll just lay a bomb. But we need to get that updraft going. I probably could have lobbed a bomb in there, arrow too. You know, hit one of the sidewalls here. That would have knocked those bricks out of my way. But this works just as, you know, just as good. Doing it loose bomb there. Another treasure chest. That's right, we needed the key. I think there's another chest in here somewhere. But, yeah, again, just kind of, you know, I'm not really concerned about getting every little thing out of here. I know I covered this stuff in my first playthrough, so for now I just kind of want to get on out of here. There's another chest down there, and I think that's a thunder spear. I don't normally stock those, but actually, yeah, it's okay. Alright, folks. Last thing on the hit list here is to get my pictures that I need to go get that beach shrine knocked out. And I might have a little bit of fun in a modest test of strength. Another one that comes to mind is over there by Sleepy Hollow. At least that's what I call it. Unless I've already done that shrine. I'd at least like to do another shrine where I need the picture anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. If I'm going to take the time to go anywhere. I just don't know if I have a shrine within arm's reach that I can activate quickly. Help me out here. Where is another good test of strength? I'll take any. It can be mild, modest, or major. The one in Akela comes to mind, but I don't have the scale I need for that. Did I get the one by Terrytown? Yes. Tick, 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 tick. I know there's quite a few up in Hebra. Those are out of the way, though. Actually, I'll show you guys just a good quick way to get a scale. Since we're here. You gotta come here at night, midnight. So I'll be passing some time, but you can get the fire dragon to spawn in, and you can simply fly down to it in the canyon. I'm missing some chat here. Younger. Yeah, I mean, we're all Zelda era folks, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I remember, you know, when I was a young teenager or whatever, it felt like I was going to live forever. It's like I'm never going to get old. That's in the future. Well, it's the future now. Alright, guys, I do need a campfire. I do need to pass some time here. And I probably need to quit taking temperature damage for no reason. Not sure what I did wrong there. I've lit millions of these campfires that way. I've never actually destroyed one. Okay, so go ahead and switch to night, and we'll have to kind of sit here for a minute or two to let the time pass to midnight. I mean, I might be able to trigger it early. I've never really tried, I don't think, so I'm going to try it early. See if I see it. Not that way, this way. So just to kind of show you on the map what I'm doing here, normally if you fly down this direction, you'll see the flame dragon kind of spawn in way above the Forgotten Temple there. Boy, I really wish I had Tulin right now. Speed up this flight a little bit. There he is. So yeah, apparently you do not have to wait until midnight, so that's good to know. And like clockwork, guys, every time I touch down in this spot, every single time, without fail, these things pop up. It's always 3, and it's always the moment you land. Yeah, bah humbug. Okay, where did my dragon go? Okay, he's still there. Just to make sure I don't get drilled with an arrow on my backside. Do a little bit of ziggity zaggity here. Alright, there is old boy. Make sure you got arrow at the ready. And I just need a simple scale, so that'll be easy to farm. And I will go do that major test of strength. I was hoping I'd get there before my meal ran out. It's just not going to happen. Hey, where's my updraft? Seriously? It's not going to give me an updraft? Okay. Take it as it comes, I guess. I just missed him. First general scale. Well, at least the meal lasted long enough for me to get the scale. Okay, there's a lot of shrines in Hebra. I'm going to spend some time in Hebra. But not right now. Right now I'm on a mission. Repeated 29th birthday, I like that. It's funny, every time my daughter asks me how old I am, because she can never remember, I'm like, I'm 39. And she's always like, oh yeah, that's right. And then it takes her a minute. She's like, you're not 39. Yeah, I know. Like, well, that's what you get for not knowing my age. I used to say 29 though, but I think I've, you know, graduated out of the 20, whatever they call that bracket. I can't get away with that anymore. Sometimes I still get away with the 30 bracket. Sometimes. Depends on who I'm talking to. And it depends on how closely shaved I am and how much of the side hair is there, because I definitely got the salt and pepper thing going on. I do not want that anymore. And I do not want to get electrocuted here, so let's play it safe, not sorry. Oh yeah, there's another quickie shrine over there too. I got my directional mixed up. Wait, there's not another quickie shrine over there. That's like a guardian area. There should be a Korok seed up here too somewhere. Do I hear the dragon, really? I got the music going. He's around here somewhere. Okay, there's our quickie Korok. Oh, and another memory too. That's right. Lots of stuff to do in this little spot. Wow, Jackie L, no kidding. Happy freaking birthday. Indeed, I'd sing to you, but I have a terrible singing voice. '75th birthday, alright. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Did you do anything special? I just gotta ask. I'm trying to get my mom to go do something for hers, and she's like, I don't want to do anything. Like, that's no fun. So I'm still working on that. I mean, at least go out for a meal you'd never normally go out for. Something. I mean, you gotta do something. Eat a whole chocolate cake all by yourself. I don't know. Something. I told my mom if I make it to 100, I'm probably gonna try heroin. Like, it's not something I ever wanted to do, but if I make it to 100, like, I kind of want to know what I had been missing all these years, you know? So, I mean, not literally. Don't do heroin, please. I was just making a funny there, but yeah, I don't know, just... Like, yeah, if I make it to 100, I'm doing something absolutely bonkers. I might go skydiving or something. Okay, where are you? I think it's this one, Dinnerl. Groundhog Day. Yeah, I get that. After 21, who cares, right? Yeah, I guess I'm still young-ish. Like, I feel young. I gotta tell you what, one day I just popped up out of bed. And I swear, in my mind, I was like 12 years old. I was ready to go outside and run around and just go nuts, you know, roll around in the grass, somersault. And I'm sitting there jumping around in my bedroom like, wait a minute. No! But, like, the feeling I had, it was just absolutely insane. I don't know why I'm talking to this thing again. I guess to get my heart containers. But yeah, like, me and my son, we go out, we play hacky sack. Like, I feel fine. I don't hurt. I haven't pulled anything yet, you know, knock on wood. Just in case. Throw salt over the shoulders. Don't walk under a ladder. But yeah, I mean, like, I still feel great. Now, you know, I couldn't have said that a decade ago. A decade ago, my body was a train wreck. I wouldn't have even attempted something like that. But, you know, with all the physical therapy and stuff, did I get that second heart container, or did I just brain space over that? I brain spaced over it. Wow. I did it again! Alright, we're gonna get it this time, because I don't want to smack myself in the hands again. I should have eaten spinach for that. Anyway... yeah, but like all of the physical therapy and rebuilding the body and eating right and all that, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to go back out there and do that stuff. We play ping pong. I've been okay so far. I'm not going to say I don't feel like I need to take an entire month off after we're done, but while we're playing, it's fun. Like, it gets giddy and yeah. So yeah, young at heart, absolutely. My daughter has to tell me to act my age from time to time. And that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, it is a blessing. I mean, honestly, I had been told by doctors, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to do that again. Just, you know, get used to the idea, this, that, and the other. I was like, no, I don't accept that. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You know, it was 10 years of hard work, but it made the difference. So, yeah. And look at me, completely unprepared for this fist fight. Alright, I am going to eat a quickie. Do the Lionel bow, shock arrow. Ooh, I'm in water. I need to pay attention to that. And that's brand spanking new. Just because we all know how I feel about these, that's going to go bye-bye. Not sure how far I'm going to get on him here. Not with this weapon. Trying to stay behind him, but I'm all over the place right now. Well, he's letting me... Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm looking at the damage, and it's just not going down. Wow. I kind of want to reload save. And do that right. Oh, you had a heat day. Yeah, that's no bueno. I would have stayed in too myself. No, I don't even like going to the store, and that's air conditioned. But just like the walk to the car, no, miserable. On days like that, I typically stay home. So that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I remember Cali. I don't know if you live in the same area I did, but the Santa Ana winds, you might as well just stand inside of a hairdryer, turn it on high. It's miserable. I mean, that you would think the wind would cool it down, but it's the opposite. The wind is so hot it almost cooks you. That's a different level of heat. I don't enjoy that. All right. Here we go. What was I doing here? Weapon, long throw, savage bow, shock arrows, shield up. Make sure I get my set bonus. We're not doing that again. And here we go. Now watch me die or something silly. Oh! The whole reason I'm here. I remembered. Rule number 1. Take your picture. Take your picture. Take your picture. Okay, so that's the photo we need, guys. And any guardian, any shrine guardian will do the job. It can be mild tested strength. It can just be some, you know. I actually could have done this in that shrine I was at a minute ago. Didn't even think about it while I was in there. But the guardians I was fighting in that shrine would have absolutely counted. So literally any guardian in a shrine will suffice for that shrine quest. And what I'm talking about is a shrine quest way down here by the beach. It's right... Let me get my bearings. Okay, so it's right down here, just due south of the lake tower. There's this little spick of land that kind of jets up out of the ground there. And there's a lady standing here, you'll see it. There's a pedestal and stuff, it's pretty obvious. That's who you got to show these pictures to. So one comes from a shrine, any shrine. And then one is going to be a flying guardian, so you can get a quick one at the castle. Go to Akela Citadel if you've got that already. You know, that'll be a nice quick place to get a flying guardian. And then the Spider Guardian. So Spider Guardian, I usually just like to go to Central Tower. You know, there's a couple running around there, pretty quick and easy to grab. And then you show those 3 pictures, and you got yourself a shrine quest. Let's see if I can get behind him this time. Yeah, that damage marker is going down a lot quicker now. Yeah, that ancient proficiency, that really makes a difference. And not having it equipped, you see it pretty quick. You notice it. Okay, that weapon's about to bust. Perfect timing. It didn't quite do break and swing, but it was pretty close. And I got rid of the long throw, so that is a good day. Wow, he came all the way back to the, like, front door. Long throw. Oh. Attack power up. What just happened? Awesome! Alright. That makes it for the long throw. I was due for an attack up, though, so to be fair. Alright, I can go ahead and tech refresh that shield while I'm at it. Actually, that one's already shield up. Yeah, I'll take the shield up. Alright guys, so yeah, you know, it's already getting on 10:30 here. That's getting close to the 2.5 hour mark. I'm going to go ahead and call this the stopping point for today. When I come back, I'll try to remember that I need to go down to the beach and do that shrine quest, but I don't have the pictures yet, so yeah, that'll come later. Yeah, blast oven. That's a good way to put that, DD. I mean, I just pictured myself standing in a hairdryer like a wind tunnel, but that same idea. Like, it's hot. And it goes into you somehow. Like, it's instant just misery. Bakersfield. You don't have to confirm or deny that here in chat, but I'm thinking Bakersfield. I drove through Bakersfield a lot, and it's hot there. Very hot. I think I melted a tire there once. Like, it was insane. Granted, I was speeding. But, yeah. Oh! I'm about to get lit up. Let's go ahead and warp somewhere safe, shall we? Let me try to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. Maybe I'll go back to Akela. Get the pictures, you know, just maybe that'll jog my memory for what to do tomorrow. Okay, so when you say where grapes grow, I'm thinking more northern California, where the wineries are, the vineyards, Napa Valley, but that doesn't start with a B. Yeah, I said it. You said field. That just confirmed. I just now read that comment. Yeah, you know, I'm from Cali, born and raised. I don't know where I'm going to wind up in life, but I do miss the beach. So, yeah, we'll see. Someday I'll nail down a location. I don't care where it is, I just want my beach back. Yep. Good way to put it. We bake in the summer. Okay, I did not know that Onion Fields reference. That threw me. But as soon as I read that comment that says starts with a B, I was like, Bakersfield. Alright, guys. I am going to shortcut stream here. Yeah, Ventura. We used to go up there just for day trips. It was gorgeous. The weather was usually pretty mild up there too. Usually. But yeah, so folks, I'm just going to do my outro here. I love the chat. Love talking about the good old days and some board games and some bell bottoms there. So guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me for the live stream. I always have fun with y'all. I love doing the gaming, but I also like chatting with you guys. So thank you so much for joining and tuning in and sticking with. Folks, I definitely hope that helped you all out. If you enjoyed it, please take a moment, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is absolutely and always appreciated and super helpful, by the way. Until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. You want to say bye? You can stick your head in from the side like I like to do.
I want to
There's the window there, so.
Yeah, I want to show you awesome shirt.
So nobody ever takes the time to read this. It does not say Super Mario.
It says Super Daddy.
And now you guys know.
Yeah. It's fun.
So yeah, there it is, guys. Alright. Folks, again, it was fun. Definitely appreciated y'all. You probably heard my son giggling over there in the background. He's working on his own video, and he's making a lot of funny stuff, so that's going to be real fun. We'll have to make sure that I tell you guys about that when we launch that. We don't know what channel that's going on yet, but I'll make sure I put that out there for y'all. So guys, yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Hope y'all have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And definitely hope you had a good Saturday night there. Yep, good night, guys. Thank you again so much. See ya. If I can figure out how to shut this off.